Have you ever wondered what the difference is between artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI? Many people use these terms interchangeably, but they are not the same. The easiest way to understand them is to think of them as layers inside one another. Artificial intelligence is the biggest umbrella. Machine learning is a part of AI. Deep learning is a part of machine learning, and generative AI is built on top of deep learning. Let's break it down. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is the science of building machines that can perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. These tasks include understanding language, recognizing images, making decisions, solving problems, and learning from experience. Whenever your phone unlocks using your face, Google Maps suggests the fastest route, or a chatbot answers your questions. You're interacting with AI. Now, let's talk about machine learning. Machine learning is a subset of AI where computers learn from data instead of being programmed with explicit rules. Imagine you want to identify spam emails. Instead of writing thousands of conditions manually, you provide the computer with millions of examples of spam and non spam emails. Over time, it learns the patterns and predicts whether a new email is spam. In simple words, AI is the goal of making machines intelligent, and machine learning is one of the ways to achieve that goal. Next comes deep learning. Deep learning is a specialized branch of machine learning that uses artificial neural networks inspired by the human brain. Unlike traditional machine learning, deep learning can automatically discover complex patterns from massive amounts of data. This is the technology behind face recognition, speech assistance, self driving cars, medical image analysis, and language translation. Think of it this way: if machine learning is like teaching a student using textbooks, deep learning is like giving the student access to an entire library and letting them discover patterns on their own. Now let's move to the most exciting area: generative AI. Generative AI is a branch of deep learning that doesn't just analyze data, it creates something entirely new. It can generate text, images, videos, music, code, presentations, and even conversations. When you ask ChatGPT to write an email, create a poem, or generate code, it isn't copying from somewhere. It's generating new content based on patterns it learned during training. Popular examples of generative AI include ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, GitHub Copilot, and Midjourney. So, how are these technologies related? Think of a family tree. Artificial intelligence is the parent, machine learning is the child, deep learning is the grandchild, and generative AI is the great grandchild. Every generative AI model uses deep learning. Every deep learning model belongs to machine learning. Every machine learning model is part of artificial intelligence. But not every AI system uses machine learning, and not every machine learning model is generative AI. Let's make this even simpler with a real world analogy. Imagine you're opening a restaurant. Artificial intelligence is the entire restaurant business. Machine learning is the chef who learns recipes from experience. Deep learning is the expert chef who understands flavors so well that they don't need instructions anymore. Generative AI is the creative chef who invents completely new dishes that have never existed before. You probably use these technologies every single day. When Netflix recommends movies based on your interests, that's machine learning. When your phone recognizes your face, that's deep learning. When ChatGPT writes an email or generates code for you, that's generative AI. And all of them are applications of artificial intelligence. If you are preparing for interviews, here's a professional answer you can remember. Artificial intelligence is the broad field of creating intelligent systems. Machine learning is a subset of AI where systems learn from data instead of explicit programming. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning that uses neural networks to learn complex patterns. Generative AI is a specialized application of deep learning that creates new content, such as text, images, audio, and code. Now let's make this practical. Open ChatGPT and ask it to write a professional LinkedIn post. You are using generative AI. Open Google Photos and search for dog. The system identifies your pictures using deep learning. When Amazon recommends products you might like, that's machine learning working behind the scenes. You're already using these technologies every day without even realizing it. The AI industry is evolving rapidly. Just a few years ago, companies focused mainly on machine learning models. Today, the biggest investments are in generative AI copilots, and agentic AI systems that can reason, plan, and perform tasks autonomously. This is creating huge demand for AI engineers, machine learning engineers, prompt engineers, AI agent developers, and generative AI specialists. If you're starting your career today, don't try to learn everything at once. Start with Python, understand AI fundamentals, learn machine learning, explore deep learning, build projects with generative AI, and finally dive into AI agents and real world applications. Remember this simple hierarchy: artificial intelligence. Inside AI comes machine learning. Inside machine learning comes deep learning, and inside deep learning comes generative AI. Understanding this single concept will help you answer interview questions confidently and build a strong foundation for your AI career. Welcome to Learn AI with Jay, where we simplify AI, build practical projects, prepare for interviews, and help you become an AI professional, one step at a time. Let's continue this journey together.